religious communities. After 70 CE, Judaism reorganized under the Pharisees. They rejected Christian claims and expelled them. And Matthew responds to that by saying that Jesus is the new Moses, saying that Jesus fulfills the Torah, saying that Jesus brings the true interpretation of God's law. And over 60 Old Testament passages are cited. And Matthew's community was fighting for identity. As you see in the Gospel of Matthew, are we Jews? Are we Christians? Have we lost our heritage or preserved the true faith? This is why Matthew is the most quote-unquote Jewish of the four Gospels. Regarding the Gospel of Luke, the date is anywhere from 80 to 95 CE. The audience, once again, is very important because it is a Gentile Christian, new converts, Greeks, and Romans audience that Luke is speaking to. And the location is most likely Greece or potentially Asia Minor. Luke's Gospel is very interesting because he writes in a polished, educated Greek style. His version of Jesus is compassionate, universal, concerned for the poor, welcoming to outsiders. Luke wants Christianity to be seen as non-political, not a threat to Rome, compatible with society, and he wants his version of Jesus to be a message to all the nations. What Luke does is he softens Pontius Pilate. He portrays Romans sympathetically and emphasizes peace. He likely tries to do this to protect his community. Luke also writes the book of Acts, showing Christianity spread from Jerusalem all the way to Rome. And Luke's work is almost a political defense of Christianity inside the Roman Empire. Matthew, Mark, and Luke are called the three synoptic Gospels. And then there's the Gospel of John. The date is somewhere from 90 to 110 CE. Again, the audience is important because it is a community expelled from Jewish society and divided internally. The purpose of the gospel is to present Jesus as a divine cosmic figure. Out of all the four Gospels, John is the most different because of the long theological speeches that he includes, the cosmic imagery, the high divinity of Jesus, the symbolic miracles, the different chronology, the harsh conflict with the Jews due to his community's tensions. So John is writing for a community that is traumatized by exclusion, not only from Judaism, but from other Christians as well. Some in John's community likely believed Jesus was a human prophet. Others believed he was divine. And this is where John steps in, and you get the infamous phrase of John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. This is decades, even generations after Jesus. And yet, John represents a Christian theology that has evolved far beyond the earliest teachings of Jesus. And this is exactly why you had many versions of Christianity in the 1st and 2nd century. There was no single Christianity in the beginning. There was many Christianities, as scholars put it. Different groups believed radically different things. You had Jewish Christians